There is a silent epidemic affecting an overwhelming number of children, with 9 out of 10 kids showing symptoms. It's called sleep disorder breathing, and it's not to be taken lightly. So joining me to help explain the problems, the symptoms, and most importantly, the solutions, we have Leslie Stevens and Lorraine Moore with OrthoTain's HealthyStart program. So welcome, ladies.
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you for having us.
All right, Leslie, you are the CEO and president of OrthoTain. So I want you to first kind of explain to us the HealthyStart division, what it's all about, really the focus on this sleep disorder breathing.
Well, HealthyStart was created actually to address a very serious problem that you had mentioned, sleep disorder breathing, that affects so many children. The problem is it's almost a silent epidemic that parents don't realize that their child are suffering from. So HealthyStart was created to educate parents and be able to provide them with the knowledge to identify these symptoms and also to look at it as a clue and go to action mode so they can address this in their child and correct it. So HealthyStart has treated over 3 million children to date, and obviously we know there are many, many more children out there that are affected. So the goal of HealthyStart is to provide the education and give the information to parents so that we understand that maybe our child is snoring at night or mouth breathing, and we think maybe it's cute. It's not cute. This is a serious situation that a parent should address and be able to start treating early. The earlier we address, the faster the treatment can occur.
And I have a 10-month-old, and I want to say I read this and I was surprised. I had no idea that this was an issue, that it was so prevalent. So we want to get some of those signs, some of those symptoms for people to look out there. And we're going to show an x-ray that kind of shows a comparison between a healthy child and what's going on that you're talking about. So explain to us what this is that we're seeing.
So when we look at this type of x-ray, we're looking at two different airways. An airway is basically, think of it as the garden hose that connects oxygen to your body. So if we have a normal airway, which is maybe the size of a garden hose, obviously oxygen can come easily. But now we have found that so many children have what we call a compromised airway, where it's a restriction in the airway that allows only a small amount of oxygen to get in the body. So if we didn't have enough oxygen in our body, what are the factors that would occur? So we see there's about 28 different symptoms, and they can range from bedwetting to asthma to allergies to behavior similar to ADD and ADHD. So these are what we refer to as outward symptoms that a parent can actually identify. We do have sleep questionnaires that really kind of is a tool for a parent to actually more fully understand maybe what all is going on or how severe this situation can be in their child.
And Lorraine, we just saw that symptom list. I mean, there are a lot of things that can be wrong with your child. So is a parent to kind of just know if something doesn't seem right, let's get them in, let's get them looked at?
Right. No, and most parents, when I saw this and I realized all the different symptoms, I thought of my son when he was young and the dark circles and, you know, just the compromised breathing at night, restless sleeping. So there are a lot of symptoms that parents don't realize that they're treating individually, but they're all kind of related to sleep disordered breathing. So if your child is sleeping with their mouth open, or during the day they're kind of mouth breathing, or they're snoring, it really isn't cute. I've actually seen friends of my daughters post pictures with their children snoring, and I think that's not normal. So it really, you need to start looking at your kids. If you are having ADHD symptoms, aggressive behavior, things like that, and especially if there's more than one symptom, then you really want to think about talking to your dentist.
And there is a solution. I want to get to that, look at some before and after photos that we have here. And that's the good thing, is that you can fix this in your child, right? It's not something they have to live with.
Non-invasive.
Okay, so perfect.
Very healthy, non-invasive. It's much easier than actually waiting for conventional ortho. What this does is actually help guide the proper growth.
Okay.
So it's going to guide the secondary dentition into proper alignment and proper occlusion. That's just the icing on the cake, but also it's also going to take care of a lot of the root causes of sleep disorder breathing as well.
Okay, you know what the best part of this is? You guys have these informational meetings coming up to answer parent questions, which is a great place to start for so many parents. So I want to let people know October 6th at 6:30, there is one at the Quest Conference Center. Then there's a patient clinical day on October 8th, 2 to 5. Also at the Quest Conference Center. So give them a call. Phone numbers up on screen, all that good stuff, so that we can get people in and get this taken care of, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Our goal is to educate every parent so that every child can live the happiest and healthiest life possible permanently.
And be better versions of themselves.
All right, easy enough. Thank you, ladies, for being here.